Miss Thompson, I just spoke with Mrs. Principal and she told me to come speak to you about some concerns that I'm having with one of my students, just so we could see what you might be able to do with the situation. So, the school nurse and I have been having some concerns about my new student Amy. Every day she's walking to school from 3rd Street all by herself and I don't think she's been eating very well. Um, she's been taking snacks from other students and even hiding them in her desk. Lately, I've been noticing she's having difficulty focusing and she's confusing words in her reader and needs to use a place marker to keep her place. I think there even may be some type of vision or hearing impairment. Oftentimes, she's squinting when she's looking at the board, or she's having to lean in with her ear when she's listening to people speak to her. And I haven't been able to address the issues or concerns with her mother because I haven't seen her pick her up since she's been enrolled at the school. I'm just really getting concerned and I want to do whatever I can to help little Amy. What should I do? Mrs. Principal suggests that perhaps we do a home visit.
Um, I agree. It does sound like we need to do some more investigating in the situation and decide what needs to be done. Have you looked at her school records? Does it indicate if there's any disabilities or if she had any special education services at her other school?
Well, that's the thing. I checked in the office and her files haven't arrived yet. And on her enrollment packet, her mother didn't indicate anything. Um, she did say she attended ABC school in Brownsville. Mrs. Secretary was going to call and see if they had any information that they could share with us. However, she hasn't heard back from them yet. I know that her mother listed 7-Eleven was her employer. I'm not sure about the father. There didn't seem to be any information listed there. However, the address is for a house on 3rd Street, but I don't know if she's living there with extended family or if it's just her living with the mother or if both parents are there.
Okay, well, hopefully Miss Secretary can get some more information from her other school while we're waiting for her records to arrive. In the meantime, we can have the nurse do a vision and hearing screening um, and see if there is actually any um, losses there. And have you reached out to her parents? Have you been able to talk to them to see if maybe there's anything they could tell us about, whether there's a disability or anything?
Well, I've tried to find the numbers that are listed and I've even left a few messages, but I still haven't heard anything back from them yet, and that's kind of why we're suggesting to do that home visit.
Okay, well, let's have the nurse start out by first doing a vision and hearing screening, so that we can share that with the parents when we meet with them. Um, I do have some resources that we can look at and take with us to share with the parents about if they need assistance for food or clothing or anything. I know the Baptist Church is offering free meals to free hot meals right now and bags of groceries. They also have a clothing cabinet that they have different size jackets and clothing that they've been handing out to our families in need here in the community. We can also reach out to the Lions Club if there is a vision or hearing impairment, because in the past they've helped our parents with students who don't have insurance to go see, to have their ears and vision screened, and also to provide glasses. We can also look into the food bank. There's numerous programs that we can look into for that. Have you administered the TPRI yet? How were her scores on that?
Yeah. Um, she scored still developing. Her listening comprehension was low as well as her letter recognition, but she did have a really hard time focusing when I did the TPRI with her. I gave her a little snack, hoping that maybe she had something on her stomach that would help her focus a little better. But even then, she struggled to remain on task. We had to take many breaks during the testing process.
It sounds like you're doing everything you need to be doing. Um, so continue with that and maybe check with Miss Para and see if she can start pooling her to do some more remediation in RTI and document that. And then we can meet with the diagnostician to see about setting up a read and meeting with the art committee if there does show. So now let's look up her address and we can go on that home visit after school today if that helps.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.